Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Today guys, of course, here continuing the journey of the Batman. This is the Batman Season 4, Episode 2, Team Penguin. Who's on Team Penguin? I'm not really sure, but we're going to find out. But I was like, alright, Team Penguin, interesting title. So, I've been filming ahead in regards to my weekly shows, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, The Batman, and Ben 10, and then into Ben 10 and Alien Force. So I'm filming ahead, so you'll see this episode a few weeks from as I'm recording it, but this video right here is being recorded 2 days after the passing of Kevin Conroy. And I know that he did not voice Batman in this show, but he did voice Dick Grayson's father in the Season 4 premiere, which I saw I think a couple days ago before his passing. So it feels kind of strange because I'm watching Batman content and Kevin's not here anymore. It just feels odd. And I'm also kind of happy in a way that I reacted to the episode he did appear in before the passing, because it didn't feel like, you know, I was like kind of like, like it's Kevin, like, dang, you know, because of what happened, because he unfortunately passed away. But I'm glad that I was able to see that before his passing, because I got so excited to hear his voice, even though it was just for a little bit in the show. But it feels differently now. Like, he was such a huge part of my childhood. It just feels strange that he's not here anymore. It just really is. But so just wanted to quickly say that it's weird, you know, timing and everything, but we're going to push on and continue. So with episode 1 of season 4, besides Kevin Conroy voicing Dick Grayson's father, the fact that we have Dick Grayson in the show is pretty crazy, you know, and the fact that Tony Zuko, I can't even speak this morning, it's early and I'm getting stuff done today. Tony Zuko was voiced by Mark Hamill. Like, that was really cool to see that as well. But the fact is that throughout the whole episode, Dick Grayson went through a lot in regards to him loving his parents, and they're kind of bonding at the end there and everything, and they seem like have a great life and everything, and then everything falls apart. They, as we know, die. And then we understand why in this iteration, why Bruce takes Dick Grayson in. Like, we've always understood that, but I like how they approached it in this interpretation. And then having, you know, Dick find out, hey, Bruce is Batman, Batman's Bruce, all that kind of stuff. And then he shows up in the Robin suit, and then he took the name from what his mom said, and he used part of the uniform. I cannot speak this morning, I'm sorry. But part of the uniform to become Robin, you know, and then that's his moniker now. So I'm waiting for Robin and Batgirl to meet, because she's now part of the fold as well. She's a part of this as well, and she didn't appear in episode 1, I almost said episode 4, but she didn't appear because we had to develop and establish Dick Grayson. It made a lot of sense why she wasn't in the episode, but I'm curious to see them together now, because now they're both working for Batman. So I'm waiting for that. But I really enjoyed the first episode of season 4 for many different reasons. And I'm excited to see Robin moving forward and seeing what they do with this interpretation, this version of the character for the show. So here we go, guys. Season 4, Episode 2, Team Penguin. No idea. Let's go.
Asleep at the wheel?
Yeah, something tells you this is like a show. Maybe Dick's watching or something. Slipping right in. What's going on? I want to know the context of what's happening. I think it's a TV show that Dick Grayson's watching. Never mind. It's a movie Penguin's watching.
We can't see. Teamwork, boys.
It actually makes more sense that Penguin's watching this movie or whatever, because it's villains. Bane? It doesn't matter who we are.
ATM ate your card?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, yep, there he is.
Someone say back up.
Well, okay, I was talking about this, and here it is. And they're working together, and she's like, wait a minute. Gotta find that balance. Oh. Yeah.
Stick to the plan.
Stick to the plan. Oh, no.
So you got a new partner.
Yeah. Well, there goes your potential person to join Team Penguin.
Yes, that means.
Oh.
Bane.
But one can't simply
Oh my
pull
God.
a super criminal out of a hat.
So we still need our 5th.
Recruitment is
Who's it gonna be?
my
Who's it gonna be?
Killer Moth. Heard the legendary Penguin was.
What?
There's only room for one killer.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's Killer Croc.
Well, I got stealth skills, code breaking skills, karate skills,
Karate?
cooning skills.
Penguin's recruiting a gang. Keep a low center.
Training.
I understand
Wow.
teamwork's all the rage.
Fail.
And it almost got you and Batgirl in trouble.
Hey, I'm not the problem. She's the one flying solo.
Well, I mean, technically not.
What if we call ourselves the Gotham Gangsters?
Team Penguin is not a
Team Penguin.
Now
Not that name.
do this.
See the game last night?
Oh, you see that? It's pretty much playing out kind of like the movie, in a sense.
We're in.
That's
The only
dangerous.
thing
Whatever it
there is
is.
some chemical.
That's the dingus. A light in the sky says we're about to have company.
Okay. Here we go.
Looks like I'm not the only one with a lackey.
Who's the lucky now, huh?
I think we can take him.
Not him.
Not him.
Them.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really going crazy today with all these characters, for sure. Oh. I'll say there's a lever right there. Hit it.
Song first.
Oh shit. They gotta work together. Ah, they gotta work together. That's the issue. Yep. All coming out. What's all in those barrels? Just nothing? Oh shit. Of course, fire. Oh shit. I didn't expect that, but okay, that makes sense. Ooh. That was kind of cool to see that shot of them running through the fire.
Nice teamwork. Real effective.
Would have been if you stay out of my way instead of hogging the
Oh,
ball.
now they're gonna argue like
They
kids,
stole
of
highly
course.
unstable.
You might as well just go ahead and tell him your secret identity.
Um,
Who knows?
oh my god, she's going to the Batcave! Oh! Oh!
A cave?
I've
Really milking
been
this whole
waiting for
creature
this
the
for
night
so
game, huh?
long.
Not quite official freelancer. I have to go the extra mile to protect my privacy.
No.
She's Barbara Gordon.
Thank you.
Gordon? As in the commission's kid?
Teamwork that's going to get us in there, and it's teamwork that's going to
It's not
get
gonna
us.
last.
Well, this time it's a bird. Next time it can be an alligator. Now,
Sure.
where's my lackey with the chemical?
His general.
That thing's leaking.
Moth, a pro.
Sorry, circus boy.
Oh my God.
You can't beat Olympic gymnastics for teaching acrobatic skills.
50 feet up, without a net, over hungry lions.
This is so cool. I love
Know if
this.
They were hungry.
You're hitting Robert Howard's mansion.
Shotgun.
Let's go.
Wait, why doesn't he just drive us there too?
What is
Oh my
that?
god.
I feel awful.
Do you?
I am a wreath with the prophets.
Holy fuck. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Why? I have something on my face, don't I? Maybe now I'll start getting some respect.
Maybe.
Now,
Yeah.
as for Penguin,
Looks like your makeover gave you some new skills.
Interesting. Yeah.
Launch everything up.
This is crazy. He actually got turned into a killer moth.
What happened to him?
The chemical. Clearly.
I'm
Jesus.
going with hit by a radioactive mothball from outer space.
My god. I think it's interesting that we're putting Robin and Batgirl up against villains that they've never faced before, I don't think. Especially for Batgirl. They gotta think on their feet.
Let's
You
not
know?
make this too easy for me.
Exactly. But the question is, how are they gonna stop this? Why exactly is it made into a penguin? That's the question.
And it's not even my
Jesus. So, figure it out. Teamwork.
You're mine. Okay, yours.
Oh, there you go.
get off of my back!
Get off me.
Prepare for landing.
Landing?
What landing?
What? Huh?
Now that's a blueprint for success.
Oh my god.
Putting yourself so exposed like that is completely reckless.
Oh yeah? Who crashed
Oh,
the giant
gosh.
hog monster into the roof?
At least I'll get to drive it.
Oh shit. I am just so happy right now, okay? You guys don't understand. I am just so happy that the show didn't waste any time getting to Robin and Batgirl meeting and then doing the thing that I've been begging and yelling for multiple episodes. Pretty much the entirety of season 3 once Barbara became Batgirl. Take her to the Batcave. And he does. And he just takes off the cowl. He just takes it off in front of her. And then she feels like, knew it! I knew you were Bruce Wayne, and you must be Dick Grayson. And then she's like, I don't have to tell you my secret identity because I'm not fully in. And he's like, Barbara Gordon. Dick Grayson's like, what? I'm so happy. I'm so happy because literally I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this moment for him to finally let her, because he let her in the loop, as she had been saying for a while, in terms of giving her a new utility belt, the Batwave, and all that kind of stuff. But when that happened, there was 2 more episodes where she didn't appear in the last 2 episodes of season 3. Like, it was that episode 11, at least for me, episode 11, Thunder. I think it was episode 10 or something for the production order. I'm not sure. I knew it was kind of thrown off a little bit in season 3. I'm trying to make sure season 4 and 5 are going to be correct. But she didn't appear in the next 2 episodes, 12 and 13 for me. And then now we get to this episode, and he finally lets go of the Batcave. So, I love it. I love it so much. And I love the fact they were training together, Batgirl and Robin. It was so cool to see them training together and their little back and forth. Kind of reminds me of Ben 10, the show Ben 10. If you guys are watch that with me on the channel, or if you've seen that show before with Gwen and Ben's dynamic of kind of bantering back and forth, that was kind of like that. And I thought that was really, really cool. And the fact, I didn't realize the new Batmobile had a back seat area. I don't remember if that was a part of the new, I'm not really sure, but anyways, they all could 3 ride the Batmobile together, and that was really cool. So, and of course at times they're gonna have to call shotgun and all that kind of stuff. So let's get to Team Penguin, the whole point of the title of the episode. So Team Penguin consisted of Penguin, Ragdoll, Killer Croc, Firefly, and then Killer Moth. Bane was actually asked to join, but Bane got captured. And I was honestly thinking that I think yesterday, as I was, I forget where I was, but I was out with my wife, and we were just doing something, and I was randomly thinking about, are we going to see Bane again on the Batman? Because it's been a while. I was randomly thinking about just different villains we haven't seen yet on the show, because this is the first video I was going to be filming today as she's off at work, so I was like thinking who could they pop up, who could be popping up or whatever, and then I started thinking about villains, and I thought about Bane. Bane, yes. So I'm so glad he about to do the voice, the Bane voice. But so he was asked, and of course he was taken out, and then he was not able to join. Killer Moth is the new villain that was added to the mix. And the guy, he tries, and then he's the one, of course, who gets turned into an actual killer moth, like a mutated moth. And then he's still himself, essentially. And the tides really turn in terms of, because they were going to be leaving. Like, they were leaving Penguin, whatever, Killer Croc, Ragdoll, Firefly. They were just leaving, right? They want nothing to do with Team Penguin, because they're going, what about this name? What about this name? And I've always said this, villain teams never work. Right? So, in a sense, this villain team kind of worked better than I thought. Because I honestly thought at a point, they all were leaving at a point before, of course, Killer Moth revealed himself to be this mutated form now with that chemical that was basically just spewing out at him while he was driving the vehicle. But, I thought there was going to be, betrayal or something, or, when... even though I don't understand why it had to be made into a penguin, this ruby whatever statue thing, I thought something's going to happen, because I'm thinking at some point Killer Croc's going to betray everybody because he is really strong. Ragdoll might try to do something sneaky. But no, they all were going to leave, but then once Killer Moth revealed himself, he's like, no, you got to put respect and give respect to Penguin. We're going to do this. We're working together. It's like, okay, we got this. And the first fight with them at that, plant or something, where it was obvious they're not all working together, right? Batman, Batgirl, and Robin, they weren't really working together, right? There were a couple hiccups, but it was a really cool scene, and it was really cool throughout the episode just to see these giant fights with these 3 heroes and with these 5 villains. Even though Killer Moth in the first fight he didn't do very well, but he was trying. Batgirl just hit him once and he just fell. But it was cool to see that, and once that fight was commencing, the first fight at that plant area, and of course all the barrels and everything, and they're stuck, and then him planting 2 devices that made it shoot up like a rocket or whatever, I'm like, I bet this episode's going to be revolving around all 3 of them working more together, because when the Bane fight happened at the beginning, Batgirl first shows up, and then when Robin and Batman show up, Batman says, Robin, you do that maneuver, like I said, and of course, he got distracted because Batgirl was trying to go after Bane at the same time, and so Batman had to ultimately take him out. So I was thinking as the episode continued, like, this can be about them all working together, because now it's not just Batman and Batgirl showing up and then, you know, he kind of works with her and then eventually lets her into the fold, but we haven't seen anything past that point. And now with Robin in the mix, with a whole different circumstance of why he's in the mix anyways, why he is Robin with Batman, how are they all going to work together? And so they found a way. And so now we better be seeing more of them together, and Batgirl better be showing up more, because now with this dynamic setup, they're all 3 working together. And I'm assuming now that we're going to have storylines and episodes where we're going to have multiple villains, right? Because literally, if it was just Batman, or even Batman and Batgirl, or just Batman and Robin against all 5 of these people, especially in the second fight where Killer Moth is a mutated moth, I don't think that would have worked. I don't think this would have went over well, because Batgirl was the one who took out Firefly and was a good distraction for Robin to take down Killer Moth and take down Penguin, right? So I don't think it would have worked if we had one less hero. So I feel like we're going to have storylines and episodes that warrant all 3 of them together, so that we take on a bunch of villains or a threat that needed all 3 of them. So I'm hoping that they figure out that way, because it might be overpowering. It might be too much. So I'm hoping they find a good balance there, because with this team up thing, Team Penguin, I think it overall worked pretty well. And yeah, and I think also too, this is a way to have Robin and Batgirl, because I'm trying to think of who she all faced in season 3. She faced a number of villains, but I don't think she faced most of the ones that we saw in this team. I'm trying to think, was Ragdoll in season 3? I don't remember. Maybe he was, I just can't remember. Maybe it was season 2 sometime. Because it feels like a blur at times, because I'm watching all these different shows, so it's kind of hard to remember exact things for some of these shows. But I know Killer Croc's been a while for him, and I think the last time he appeared, it was before Batgirl was even a thing. I think it was season 2 when he appeared. But Firefly, it's been a while, because that was with Mr. Freezing the last time he appeared. So yeah. And I also like too, Team Penguin wasn't the main villains we've been kind of seeing throughout the entirety of the show, because we've seen a lot of Penguin, we've seen a lot of Joker, maybe Catwoman, even though she's not really a villain, she kind of is. But you know what I'm saying, like, they could have easily picked villains we've seen the most and have that as a team. But I feel like that's kind of, well, we've seen a lot of these villains so much. Like, it's cool that we got some villains that we haven't seen in a bit, or unlikely to be a part of a team. I think they did a pretty good job with selection in terms of villains that we have seen, except for Killer Moth being the one wild card, but then ultimately him being the most dangerous, it seemed, in that in the last act, in the last fight, it seemed, because he could kill anybody, especially with his, like, liquid or whatever coming from his mouth, or whatever the chemical mixture. Yeah, that could probably kill somebody. So yeah, overall I enjoyed it. I love the dynamic between Batgirl and Robin, and I cannot wait to see what happens next. I'm so happy that Batgirl was able to go into the Batcave. I love it so much. It was so good, and I cannot wait to continue the show. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm curious to know your thoughts. Whatever thoughts you have, guys, about this episode, let me know in the comments below. And if you had to do a Team Penguin, who would you have picked if you were Penguin? If you had to pick 4 villains to pick from that have been introduced in the show already, who would you pick and why? I'm curious to know your thoughts. Whatever thoughts you have, guys, like I said, let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.